Welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Friday, August 18th, and we're in the middle of week 2 of the NFL preseason. We're talking with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com, who has some very interesting insights on how to find betting value in general in the NFL preseason. And as we know, Joe Gavazzi, betting value can be found here. NFL preseason is not ignored by professional bettors, and some of them see it as the best time to look for value in NFL betting in the entire season. And right now we're going to take a look at the game that goes on Sunday, the Atlanta Falcons on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think I have a play here I'm liking actually 2 of them. Atlanta, there has been a big line move in this game as well as we've seen in a few others. Atlanta opened as a road underdog. Now they're all the way up to about a 2.5 or 3-point road favorite. And a lot of that, I'm sure, has to do with the announcement from Dan Quinn that Matt Ryan is going to be playing in week 2 against the Steelers, who are supposed to be resting a lot of their starters. Mike Tomlin, of course, a lot of people love to look at coaching trends in the NFL preseason. His first bunch of years in Pittsburgh, he had a great record in the preseason, but over the last 5 years, he's got a terrible record in the preseason. So, right in the middle there, if you started to bet on Tomlin's teams going forward, you lost a lot. But within those sections of years, he's shown a clear trend. And right now, Tomlin's teams in general do not do well in the preseason. They are coming off of a win, though. So I'm liking Atlanta here at -2.5 still, even though the line has moved. I think Atlanta might be a good bet at -2.5, definitely on the first half line as well. And I'm also thinking maybe about a shot with the over at 39.5. The Steelers quarterbacks did not do. Their young quarterbacks played a lot in week 1, did not do well, but they're going to have a lot more weapons on offense, first team weapons on offense in this game. So with the experience and the extra added weapons on offense, they might be a little bit better here. So I'm leaning Falcons -2.5 and the over 35.5. Joe Gavazzi, I have a feeling you agree with one of those picks.
I agree with the Atlanta pick for sure. And we're going to back it up with the fact I gave in an earlier video that lose versus win teams are a 64% play against an NFLX week 2, and that would line up with the Atlanta Falcons. Your fundamental facts also about Ryan seeing some playing time, and the fact that Big Ben certainly will see no more than a couple of series at the most, and that their 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks played a preseason game last week before they had taken any snaps at all in the NFL, and it all sets up fundamentally for the Falcons. Of course, taking a look at those games last week, the Steelers did get a rare preseason win recently under Mike Tomlin, as you pointed out, and that came courtesy of the New York Giants, who gifted them with 2 turnovers in the Giants' own end of the field, which quickly turned into Steeler points. Meanwhile, the Falcons really should have gotten a little better than they deserved in the loss to Miami. They actually were dominant at the point of attack, 113-60 against the Fish. So I think things are in place for the major turnaround here for a number of reasons, and I'm clearly on the Atlanta side in this one.
On that one as well. I already bet it, Joe Gavazzi, and I hope we cash. I'm kind of liking this one quite a bit, and also I think I'm going to be on Atlanta in the first half as well when that line comes out. Great analysis as always. Joe Gavazzi, for anyone who wants to know more about you, JoeGavazziSports.com is where they can go, and tell them what you'll find there.
You'll find JoeGavazziSports.com writes a point spread prognosis. And this is an absolute must for your betting pleasure this year, especially if you're a small player. Go to the site, click the gold tab entitled Point Spread Prognosis, and find out how bettors have won over 60% of their games in college football the last 2 years with my analysis. That's JoeGavazziSports.com, the Point Spread Prognosis.
Awesome, Joe. Thanks so much.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.